Hey everybody, welcome to a body weight timed day today. We are going to be on a 30-second timer with a 10-second transition time, and we're going to go 4 rounds through. If you need assistance, as I do, with a pistol squat, you can use a bar, you can use a band because we are going to be doing pull-ups as well, or you can sit on a box, or you can just go as low as you can with one leg. But you will need those, otherwise everything else is just using our body. All right, start with me on your mat. Let's go into a child's pose. Reaching your arms forward, sitting your hips back. Take a few deep breaths. Feel the shoulders, get some lengthening, some opening. Getting bend into the hips and the knees, pulling the feet back. All right, come up to your hands and knees. Lift your feet and rotate your ankles. And then let's go into some cat-cow. Plant into your hands, open through the chest, feel your low belly drop, and then push into the ground. Exhale, round, and draw your belly in. Let's set up our thoracic rotations. Rotate your right arm up, keeping your low back stable. This feels so good. Early in the morning, getting that back moving. Other side. All right. Go ahead and lie on your back for me. Draw one knee into your chest, keep your other leg long, and then rotate over. Another little twist. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to hit up a bridge, both feet on the ground, and then we're going to go into single leg glute bridges. So if single leg bridges get into your low back, double check your core. You can always keep both feet on the ground. You don't need to worry about how high you push. It's really just about keeping your butt engaged and your low back long. Ready, set, and go. All right. You can go up and down or hold isometric, really up to you. But again, focus on keeping your back in alignment, that neutral spine. Grab through those glutes. Feel the work. Open the hip flexors. Flex into those glutes. Now, technically, we get a 10-second transition time. I'm just going to hold, grip, and grab through those heels, through those glutes. And then we're going to lift one leg and go up and down with that glute. Single side. Keep your lifted leg flexed. Keep your core strong. And then again, it's about grabbing that glute. You can get into the high hamstring. That's totally fine. Trying to keep your hips level, pelvis neutral. Okay, hold or take a break, up to you. Ooh. Getting little Charlie horses. Lift the other leg and then up and down. So again, grabbing through that quad on your lifted leg. Lock and load through the core. We're going to get a good collection of glute today, glute medius, glute max. All right, flip over and we're going to hit push-ups. Give those legs a little break. Make sure that you have your plank positioning. Hands are just outside your shoulders. And then you drop and push, holding on to your plank. Push the floor away. Feel that chest do the work. Time. All right, we're going to rotate to our side. Keep your bottom knee down, plant onto your hand, open the hips so you still have a side plank positioning, and you're going to lift and lower that top leg. So the tendency here is to have the hips push back, having some hinge in that hip crease. We want to open up through the hips, grab up through that abductor, engage. You'll feel both sides. All right, switch. The supporting glute is also working. Here we go. Other side. Second side should be just a little more burny. It's a little pre-fatigued. Stack up those shoulders. Feel the abdomen stay engaged. Your core is working. Your glutes are a huge part of the core. We need them for strong back, holding the pelvis in place, keeping the knees strong and healthy. Okay, next up we're going to our pull-ups. Now, pulling up for 30 seconds. It's probably not going to happen for me, but you never know. So a dead hang, it's always fine. Use your back to get the pull. Core, stay strong. Time. All right, now we're going to get that pistol squat, supported pistol. I'm going to hold on to my bar here for some assistance and then go up and down. Get as low as you feel comfortable with. Square off the hips. Engage through those abs. Whew. Locking the quad on your extended leg. Time. Whew. Other side. Here we go. Still lining up that knee and toe. Trying to use the leg more than the arm. Time. Straight back to the floor. Set to double bridges. Up and down, or an isometric hold, up to you. Core holds support. The glutes are doing the work. Okay, hold a second. Extend your leg, drop and push. Single side. No stress on the back. Drive through that foot. Feel the back. Stay neutral by engaging the core. Then feel that booty. Get your push. Switch. Hold a second if you need. Extend that other leg. Drop and drive. Here we go. After this, we have our push-ups. Give those legs a little break. Feel your tailbone tuck under. Okay, flip over. Find your plank position and go. Keep the hips nice and strong in line with shoulders by engaging the core. And we're there. All right, side plank, supported side plank. And you go into those lateral abductions. Our chest is lifted, but the ribs are held strong, tucked in, belly firm. Feel the work where you want it. Flex your foot. Keep the legs straight. Even if it doesn't get very high, keep the work in the right muscle groups. And go. Pull-ups are next. Ten seconds. You can do it. I can do it. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Hey, you gotta watch that core. Making sure not to lose that pelvis. Okay, pull-ups. Time. Okay, start on your second leg this time for your pistol squat. Modified pistol squat. And go. You got it. Come on, find that full wrap of the thigh. Time. My lifted leg's getting shaky. Here we go. And go. Time. Oh. All right, halfway back to our glute bridges. And up and at 'em. Take a quick scan of the body. Check in. Make sure you're working to your capacity for today, whatever that is. Depending on what's going on, what's been going on, what your nutrition has been like, your sleep, your stress. going to be a little different. Drop and lift through that single side. I'm not worried about how high I'm getting. The higher I'm pushing right now, the more I'm activating my low back. Not worth it. But my glutes and hamstrings are on fire. Okay, reset. Both legs down. Tuck, contract through the core. Feeling that low back lengthen. So we're trying not to arch. Flex that lifted leg as well. Oh, stay with it, come on. Find the belly. Time. Okay, push-ups. As you fatigue, maybe you don't get as deep, but try to stay off your toes for me. Time. Whew. All right. Back to our first side that we started on for our lateral abductions here. Oopsies. Put the work where you want it. Open the chest. Tuck the tailbone. Push the hips forward. Pretend you're pulling that top leg. Turn against a huge rubber band. Create resistance. There we go. Scan the body. Feel all the different locations. Flexion for support. Three, two, and one. Okay. Now we have our pull-ups. Time. Whew. All right. Okay, pistol squats. First side. I can get low on that side. I don't know about this side. And go. It's a little too much on my knee there. Line it up. Square off those hips. Time. Oh, jeez. Okay. Last set. Get your glute bridge. Here we go. I'm going to hold ISO this time. This is our focus round, making it count, making it the best set yet. We're not falling apart, keeping everything super focused. Lift your left leg, flex through, and go. Keep that straight leg flexed up, the lifted leg. Double check your core. Oh. Take a break. Reset. Lift your straight leg or lift your other leg. Flex it back. Trying to keep that pelvis still, stable, neutral. Time. Oh. Okay. Push-ups. Here we go. Find your core. Keep it going. Time. All righty. We are on our side. Lift and lower. I do not remember which side it's supposed to be on. That's okay. Sometimes, as I kind of lose some of my mental scattered thoughts, I know I'm super in the moment, just focused on finishing the set, waiting for that timer. Yay. All right. Open up, flex in, core flexion. Tuck the hips. So this is super good for your hip mobility as well, but you've got to keep that pelvis super stable, forcing that hip to abduct whole, right? Because the tendency is to want to rotate it, get into that quad. Okay, pull-ups. Time. All right. Give me that pistol squat. Gotta work on that side. Here we go. And go. Locked and loaded. Stay with it. Okay. Nice job. Head to the mat. Sit your hips back. Reach the arms forward. Let your hips rotate left and right. Open through the chest. Roll the shoulders open. Beautiful job. All right. Bring your right leg forward. Keep your left leg back. Feel the tailbone tuck as you draw forward. Feel that stretch through the side. Open through the hip flexor. Let your right knee open out away from you just a bit. All right. Good little add up there. Can take that one on the road with you. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you can do pike push-ups. That'll kind of get into your back. Superman. Or go outside and find a swing set, a playground, grab onto the monkey bars. All right, we're in our hamstring stretch. Pull the chest toward the toes. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. All right, let's hit up our pigeon. So cross your right foot over to the other side of the mat. And then make sure the hips are squared off, pulling your left hip forward, the right hip back a little. Flex your right foot. And then find whatever position with the arms you want to take. You can stay on your hands. You can lower onto your forearms. Check in with your breath. All right, pull your left foot in, and then you're just going to rotate around. So you have your Z-sit, your 90-90, and then go ahead and drop your chest forward. Great stretch for that lat on the right side, anchoring down through the hips. Okay, then you're going to stay planted onto kind of the right side if you need it. I'm trying to get better at this internal rotation. So lift your left toe. Okay, and then sit tall, and you're going to open your knee. Okay, so go ahead and pull your right foot on back underneath. Should have kind of already been there. And then the left knee on top. And then lean over those legs again. So sit your hips back. You can really feel kind of the butt anchor down. Give your lumbar spine some nice space. Feel free to make whatever little adjustments, tinker with your sit here, how much pressure you put into one side or the other. Okay, and then let's hit up that other side. Left foot is forward and your right leg is back. Get your long, low lunge, that runner's lunge. You can stay in a narrower lunge and get a little bit more into the hip flexor. For me, this one is much more effective for keeping my hips and my back happy. Okay, slide back. Toes come up in the front. Lengthen through the leg. Reach the chest toward the toes. Lengthen through that hamstring. All right, and then cross that left leg over and lower down, getting your pigeon on the left side. So again, square off the pelvis, flex the left foot back. That helps to keep the knee safe and happy and healthy. Okay, and then fold the right leg back, the left leg in. It's nice to have a little extra time for stretch and mobility here. And so again, make those little adjustments. On this side, I actually feel so much more into my back. My QL on that left side loves to get tight. So this is a daily grab for me, along with our pelvic rotation stretch. A lot of us have imbalances in our pelvis. Let's see, grab that back toe, rotate it up. So if you pay attention, if you pay attention or check in, you might notice that one of your pelvic bones up in the front is a little bit more lifted or rotated forward. Okay, rotate your knee up and back. So it's good to notice those discrepancies and then pay more attention to which side you're stretching on, making sure you're adding that stretch in, maybe a few more minutes every day, a few more days of the week. Okay, find that cow face. You wrap your right knee on top of the left and then hinge forward. Take a breath. Beautiful. All right. Another day down. Fantastic job. I'll see you again shortly.